welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Lions. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today on the hill, Milt Altman. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Darryl Bird, the leadoff batter as he swings through for strike one.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Just missed. And that one fouled off. To the right side, Gomez Phelps. The throw to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Bernard Wallace.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and the Orioles set down in order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Baltimore, Manuel Francisco. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Line drive, base hit. And a board on the leadoff single.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Cody
Ball,
Berger.
that's inside.
The 1-0. That one fouled off. Gomez Phelps aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses inside. And that's ball 2.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. Looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
3-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 out, man at first. Billy Benjamin will hit next.
Ball.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A two-run homer, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Ball one, no strikes. Two runs across in the inning here in game one of this three-game set. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's your one. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
What you got?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. Freddie Ferguson rings him up. Here's the third baseman, Xavier Carter. And it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. In the dirt. 2 on, 2 outs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Top of the second. Now the Orioles catcher, Juan Valentine. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
That's it. The first baseman.
Fly ball down the line and a foul ball. Check swing went around. That is strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, John Watanabe. And that clips the corner.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Hard hit right side. And that's the inning. Bottom of the second. Digging in, David Reyna.
Designated hitter, David Reyna.
A little bit
That's
high,
a ball.
maybe. And that is ball one.
Hey!
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. There's the strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner holds. Man at first, one away.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. One home run shy of 200 for his career. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Outside, that's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Up it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Two on, one out.
Ball, that's
Catcher
knocked out.
challenge will take another look. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. Fights it off, you'll see another. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Swings and misses, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 on, 2 outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. On the ground, and foul ball. The 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Balance takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores. So up next, Victor Gallegos. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Watanabe. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Top half of the third inning. Now here's the Orioles DH, Carlos Urbina. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one.
Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting it, the Brooklyn, Michael Syracuse.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman, Julian Muriel. Ball 1, no strikes. This one in the air, center field. Tovar moving under this one, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in, Forrest Demonte. Francisco back to work. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Foul ball there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Up and in, and the count is 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Hey!
Carter getting to start at third, 24 years old, and he's a native of Jamaica. Hit in the air, center field. Berg on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 out man at first. Brian Tovar now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a strike in there.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Ground ball to the right side. Rowe to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Darryl Bird.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball, that's out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Outside low. Ball three. Swing and a ground ball, foul. But that rolls foul. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through it for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 down, bases empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Bernard Wallace. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Got him. Out number 3. Bottom of the inning, leading off, David Reyna.
The designated hitter, number 34, David Reyna.
In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Lions, the catcher, Roger Saunders.
Fought off foul. Out to center. Bird under it. Out number 2. Alonso Gomez Phelps digs in now. He's 2 for 2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. High fly ball down the left field line. And that one is fouled, so we'll try it again.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. Bird in and to his right, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Juan Valentine. This one popped up. Berger settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Steven Rowe.
On the ground, right side. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for the
2
Orioles,
outs, bases
the
empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, John Watanabe. Grounded out his first time up.
Nope.
Chris's
Outside.
batting average puts him in the top 10 in baseball right now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1.
To tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Quick move to first, and he's back in easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Bryce Escobar.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year. His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball 2.
Two and 2. Into center. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Choi turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Victor Gallegos. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. And he can't make the play. 1 at second. On the first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The right fielder, number 9.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Sliced hard, but foul. Monty tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 1 and 2 here.
Ball, that's too high.
Fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline.
3.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in, Michael Sears. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Line to left. And it goes just foul.
Well, he gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
And that skips into dirt. Next offering is outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Not close with that one. Ball 2.
Foul ball.
And
Ball
there's a ball.
3.
The Orioles trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Darryl Bird getting ready to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
That's outside.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double. There's the breakthrough. Even when he starts slow, it usually doesn't last long. Strike 1. Man at second. And that hits the inside corner.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. That one to first. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 3-1. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Bernard Wallace. Altman checks over to first, and he's back.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Inside, ball 1.
And the 1-0. Ground ball right
foul
side.
ball.
And foul ball. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Choi off the first with 2 away.
Ball. Down.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Frank Pineda.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
That's it for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Aye.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 out, man at first. Next is the designated hitter, David Reyna. Inside, just missed. Next pitch is downstairs. Pineda, a 6'3" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3. In the air, right field, Wallace coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for Syracuse, the catcher, Roger.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Fastball is outside.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the head.
That one in the dirt and gets away. Goes to second.
No, he's in there. Stay.
And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Man on second, 2 down.
3.
Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider. Mark Miller comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing, scored, and that's a strikeout. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Orioles down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat. Now here is John Watanabe.
Ball 1.
He's
That's
been
ball
raking
two.
in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
The bat, designated hitter, Carlos Arena.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Watanabe off of first with 2 away. In the air to left center. Tovar on his way over, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps. First
Ball,
pitch
that's off the
doesn't
plate.
find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next one
Ball,
misses.
up there.
3 balls, no strikes. And a strike on the outside edge. Center field. Bird has a beat on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Cody Berger.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Billy Benjamin. He's already homered in this game. Late swing, foul to the left. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Kurt McLaughlin takes over on the mound.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Speed with a fastball.
Ball.
The Orioles trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th. Fouled off left side. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Darryl Burr, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3.
Hey.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball one.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The tag.
He's in there. He's safe.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Berger. And that is the inning. So they turn things over to the righty, Lawrence Fernandez.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
And
Ball
that's off
inside.
the inside edge. And it's 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And gone! His 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 5-1. So digging in, Xavier Carter.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air to left center, Choi on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one fouled off. Next over in there for a strike. 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. David Reyna will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Hey. Ball. That's out.
Liner snagged at first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Bernard Wallace.
Ball in.
Makes the sliding stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. McLaughlin, a 6'4" righty, 22 years old. And he was born in Canada. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. A new arm into the game. The righty, Julius Lopes.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Rowe in the box now. No balls and a strike. They're down to their final strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2.
Ball 2.
That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. DeMonte gets under it. That's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling. You're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.